y'all a minute to hop up in here. Y'all get in here, please hit the like button. Hit the like button when you come up in here, please, so the algos can get your boys some notifications out. How y'all doing this morning? This is Tyrus Bain. Welcome to the definition of anarchy. Please hop out, hit that like button, hop back in, the chat. How y'all doing? Woo! It is October 29th. Excuse me. Wait, is it October 29th? No, it's October 3rd. How y'all doing? Yeah, Saturday, October 30th, 2021, Halloween Eve. And I don't know if y'all are going to be dressing up and trick-or-treating, but I'm not. I'm going to be chilling at the house. My wife might take my kids somewhere, but, I don't think I want them to do that. It's a crazy-ass world. Anyway, one thing, you know what might be a good Halloween costume? An illegal immigrant from Haiti. Y'all think I could pass for Haitian? Maybe Cuban? I think more so Cuban. Yeah, I'm going to be a Cuban immigrant on Halloween. You know why? You know what? Because, look, there's a contest. All right? I'm going to bring a child with me. All right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go over to Mexico. And then we're going to come back, as Cubans. Basically. Yeah. We're going to come back as Cubans. And then, we're going to get separated, of course. And then we're going to go through pain and suffering. And then next thing you know, $450,000 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? Might as well. Hey, who's with me? Who wants to go with me to Mexico tomorrow and come back as an illegal, get separated, and, we don't even have to prove, that we're even related. You know what I'm saying? We just got to say it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we even go legit and find a coyote. Because, the coyotes, from the cartels and U.S. government, they're like this. You know what I'm saying? If we can get in with the coyote, maybe break them off $50,000 a piece. Yeah, I think, once we get our 450K, we'll be official. You know what I'm saying? We'll be legit. We can get in on that class action lawsuit. And you know what? That's funny because I've been involved in multiple class action lawsuits and I never got more than $20. Well, maybe one time I got 160. You know what I'm saying? Another time there was a Sprint class action lawsuit, and they put $150 worth of credit on my phone bill. You know what I'm saying? But I never was able to get $450K for a class action lawsuit. Hell, I'm involved in a class action lawsuit right now against 3M for those earplugs that they gave the vets, or that they gave the military. You know what I'm saying? That 3M made these earplugs that were worth shit, and of course, all the loud explosions and gunshots over the years with those earplugs in didn't really help. Anyway, so yeah, but we're veterans. You know what I'm saying? Who get their limbs blown off, who have their hearing damaged or go through fucking psychological issues, PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Limbs blown off, arms missing. You know what I'm saying? Colostomy bags. I mean, look, they have to jump through hoops just to get $2,000 a month in VA disability. But all an illegal has to do is cross the border and say, yeah, I got separated from my family and I feel horrible about it. You know what I mean? So I think you guys should just give me 450K. Imagine what floodgates this is going to open. If y'all thought that it was bad when Joe Biden said, come on, we'll take all you motherfuckers. Come on in. Come on into this country illegally. We don't give a hot fuck. If y'all thought it was bad after he did that, how they flooded the border, wait till they get wind and let this motherfucking shit go through. Let the $450K to the veterans become official. I mean, to the, I'm sorry, that I'm talking about what should happen, but let's talk about what's actually going to happen. Wait until this 450 becomes official. 450K for the illegal immigrants becomes official. Oh man, they gonna hop. Oh boy, all of Mexico. They gonna say, you know what? The whole country, even the president, he gonna be like, yeah, man, let us get. I want a bar. I want bars. You feel me? They gonna listen. Y'all think it's bad now? All of Haiti, all these motherfuckers gonna come over here, and you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go over there. Let all these motherfuckers come over to this country. Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. Let all of Mexico, all of Costa Ricans ain't gonna come over here. I wish. Let the Costa Ricans come over here. Let the whole country. Let all these foreign countries come over here. All the whole population. And then I'll go and I'll pick me a nice little spot out by the beach in Costa Rica. Give me a hammock. You know what I'm saying? On my compound. Yeah, let these motherfuckers come over here. They don't know how good they have it if they just think about what they have. But, the government, listen, they're going to give them $450K, but they can't give us. What did they give us for 1 year worth of lockdowns? Hundreds of thousands of businesses closing down. What did they give us? About $22,000. They gave us $600 the first time. $500 and then $1,400. What is the total? What did they give us? You know what I'm saying? And they had the nerve to act like it was a struggle to get that shit to happen. But they want to give these motherfuckers $450K. Listen, y'all know how I feel about immigration, right? Y'all know how I feel about borders. Borders are abstracts. It's really just, one conquering empire saying, look, this is mine. If you come over here, I'm gonna fuck you up. That's basically what a border is. It's not, you know what I'm saying? In a free society, in a free world, anybody can go to any unoccupied land and do what they want to do, right? And stake their own claim on that piece of land, and you defend your own land as an individual or a community. But, these people that come over here, because this shit has been established, it is what it is, right? The border shit is not just in this country. It's in every damn country. They got borders, and you got to go and customs and visas and passports. And what did they contribute? What did these illegal immigrants contribute to this country in order for them to believe that they have some entitlement to our taxpayer money? I'm sorry. Extortionist money, right? The money that is extorted from our paychecks for me, it's every week. I get paid by the week. They extort money out of my check every week. They've been doing that since I was 18 years old, since I started working officially. But they come over here, don't contribute shit to the overall scheme of things. They don't contribute shit. They're not getting extorted. They're getting free shit. They're getting free board. They're getting free housing. They're getting free money already. But now we're going to give them $450,000 more dollars? For what? What pain and suffering? You came over here for a better life, right? That's what you did. You were suffering and pain in your other country, right? You were seeking asylum. You were suffering in pain in your fucking country, right? You were suffering. That's why you came over here, for a better life. But now all of a sudden you have pain and you're suffering over here. You got separated from your kid for a little bit. Well, that's what happens when you get arrested. That's what happens when they lock your ass up. Welcome to America. You get motherfucking separated. Go to Mexico and get arrested. You think your kids are going to be in a cell with you? Get the fuck out of here. Joe Biden, no dumbass. Oh, let's get them $250,000. Come on, bro. But they telling us that we're getting handouts. If the government steals our wealth and gives it to Pakistan for gender studies and gives it to Israel for bullshit, so that Israel can gain a foothold in a region that doesn't belong to them, but they think it belongs to them because they're in the center of the motherfucking Middle East. We give money to all kinds of bullshit, but when it comes to us, if we want to get a little bit of more unemployment, if we want to get a little bit more motherfucking paid family leave, it's a fucking problem. It's a handout. I'm sorry, but I pay for fucking paid family leave. I pay for that. It comes out of my paycheck. They just take it. It's extorted. You know, they didn't ask me, hey, do you want to pay into your own paid family leave? No. They signed it into law, and they started taking more money out of our paychecks for paid family leave, for unemployment, for disability. These are things that we pay for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about welfare, which even then, if you've been working and you've been paying taxes for a number of years, and then something happens, you know, you're hard up, you can't find a job, you had to get on welfare, your unemployment ran out, it's still something that you put money into when you get welfare. Now, if you're one of those people that have never worked, has always been on welfare for all your life, you know, you're a leech. That's just all it is to it. You're a leech. But imagine how, and this is my problem with the people on the right. They talk about people being on welfare and all this other stuff, taking advantage of unemployment, taking advantage of this and that. And it's like they don't understand that taxpayer money pays for that. The government just doesn't give you shit. The government doesn't give you shit that they don't take from you. And that's the bottom line. And they don't just take it out of your paycheck. Every time you buy something that's not food, you have to pay a tax, right? In certain states, you pay state taxes. There's inflation. There's these motherfuckers, these politicians get handouts all the time from lobbyists. And all they have to do is vote yay or nay on a fucking bill or an act that these lobbyists and these special interests want to go through. So they're getting handouts all the time. And that's what I understand on people on the right. It's like y'all don't understand. You pay taxes. We all pay taxes. The government isn't giving anybody shit for free. You know what I'm saying? And even those welfare mothers and all that other shit, they giving up something. They're giving up on a quality of life that they could have if they put their mind to something. They're missing out on having a full nuclear family because they want to get something from the government, so their children are growing up all fucked up. Everybody loses when we get extorted. Everybody pays for something. But these motherfuckers come over here, don't do shit to contribute to society other than undercut people and take jobs that, you know what I'm saying, people could, you know, actual people that have been here, that have been forced to participate in the system could have. But they get 450K. Their whole family, the family gets $1 million. You put that $1 million in an interest-bearing account, that shit, you won't even, like, that $1 million won't go anywhere. And you go to work, and that $1 million is sitting there collecting money. Do you know what they can do with that $1 million? They already have the capacity to be frugal. They're setting these people up. They want to set these people up for life. This is what they want. They want them to establish themselves, and they want to shorten the immigration bullshit. Right? They don't want it to take as long or be as difficult to gain citizenship. So you give them $1 million, and they establish something. They buy land. They buy houses, because these people they don't know how to spend money because they don't have a lot where they come from. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're one of those elites like in Mexico. There's a lot of elites in Mexico. There's a huge apartheid in Mexico that most people don't know about. That's beside the point. They come over here. They don't know how to spend money. Meaning they don't know. They're not going to be splurging. They're going to be, you know, living conservatively. and they're gonna buy a house, and they're gonna establish it for their family. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. They do that already. They do that already when they come over here and work under the table and live in the same house. 18 motherfuckers living in the same house. They already do that. But you give them, the whole family, $1 million? You think they're gonna do what we do? What we gonna do for what? Listen, if we get 450K, even white folks, don't put yourself out of this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even talking about reparations for black folks right now, but I'm saying because everybody deserves reparations, right? Anybody that has been extorted by this country for all these years, for all these hundreds of years, forced to and been made subject to government oppression, deserves some form of reparations. Black folks, just so happen, they deserve more reparations because their treatment was a lot worse. But everybody deserves reparations that aren't part of the elite class or the elite families that never had to suffer through oppression. We get 450K. A lot of us gonna spend it on bullshit. But these motherfuckers, they're not. They're going to establish something. They're going to buy whole city blocks. The people aren't thinking beyond that 450K that these people are getting. They're just thinking, oh, they're just getting money. No, you got to think beyond that. You got to think about what they're going to do with that money and what they're going to establish with their money. They're going to establish whole communities. They're going to buy up buildings. They're going to buy up businesses in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. What was it, 5,000 of these people that they want to give this money to? Something like that. Hold on. I got to go to ATM. They want to give thousands of people. Imagine $1 million, all these thousands of people. I think it's $650 billion or something like that. $650 billion given to the immigrant class. You don't think they're going to buy up communities? They're going to be the BlackRock of immigrants. They're going to cut your ass out of everything. And when they establish something, the Democrats are going to be like, yo, remember us? Remember what we did for you? All this happened because we gave it to you. And there goes their power base. People say voting base. No, power base. More sheep to submit to the oppressors so that the oppression against you is a lot stronger, and your response in your rebellion is going to be a lot weaker. Trust me on that. I'll be right back. Yo. So yeah, they're not just going to take this $450 and buy a bunch of cars, jewelry. Although buying a real precious metal jewelry is a good way to invest in precious metals. Although there's a premium on jewelry. So I would prefer just to get the coins and the bars. But anyway. Oh, and don't forget, those they still got those dollars, those gold foil dollars, gold notes for sale. They're still at the same price. I think it's $3.44 for one 1/1000th of an ounce foil note. Anyway, no, they're going to invest. They're going to invest in real tangibles. They're going to buy shit. They're going to buy real property. They're going to buy. Y'all don't get it, man. Y'all don't get it. Not you guys. You guys are smart. I'm talking about anybody that might be new to this channel, maybe still on the fence on whether or not they want to take the clear pill. Not the real pill. Not the red pill, but the clear pill. ABL did a video about somebody. Ice Cube. Ice Cube did not want. He gave up $9 million for a movie role because he didn't want to get snapped. There was a snap mandate for the movie role. He gave up $9 million. And ABL is trying to claim Ice Cube for his. Come on, man. Stop trying to. When people have epiphanies and awakenings, stop trying to pull them over to the other side of the oppressive coin. Why are y'all doing that? Let the motherfucker encourage people to take the clear pill so that they can have real clarity. So they can see that the left-right paradigm is a lie. The government is full of shit. We don't need it. We don't need any size of government. So I'm even further right than libertarians on that issue. Libertarians believe in little to no little government. I believe in zero government. What, of course, you don't just snap your fingers and make it happen. You got to get there, But I'm always giving examples of how it's obvious that government is destructive. I'm always giving examples. This is what my channel is about. That's why it's called Tyrant's Bane, because I'm exposing the tyranny at every turn and trying to encourage people to want to be free, to want to be free. Like that, as simple as that. But this $450K, they're going to use this money to build their own communities and to push you out, right? They want to, you know what I'm saying? They might not even want to buy, and that's kind of a win-lose, because it's kind of a double-edged sword where they're likely going to want to buy a property in the cities. They're going to buy businesses. They're probably coming here because they don't want that rural life no more. So they're probably not going to want to buy all kind of land unless they're going to develop it into like a city. But that might be good for us to a degree. But listen, man, these people, hopefully they don't go through with this shit, but you never know, man. And I think how they can get around it without going through legislation is because it's an actual lawsuit and they're going to just settle, and they won't have to go through any red tape or bureaucracy to give this money to these people. And guess what? If they wanted to pay reparations to black folks, they could do it the same way. How many times have we sued the government for reparations for slavery? And nothing came to fruition. No one ever offered descendants of slaves $450K just like that. So they obviously have the capacity to do it. They just don't want to, but they want to give it to immigrants. They don't want to give us reparations for keeping us locked down for this last 18 months. These mandates, all the problems caused by this pandemic, not by the virus, but the actual government. The government caused more destruction and death during this pandemic than the actual, well, the virus, the thing that flies around. So that it's just obvious. Like, it's so obvious that we don't need government in our lives. Not big government, not this government. Yeah, I know. When people like to be pedantic and say, oh, well, if you form your own little community and have a structure and a system, it's the government. No. That's voluntary. That would be a voluntary system. If you want to participate, you can. If you don't have to. Without control, you can't have government. Government is about control. Governing is about controlling. So if you have a community of people who volunteer to participate in the system and structure of that community, and they're not being forced to pay taxes, they're not being forced to do this, do that, do the third, you know what I'm saying? Everything's voluntary, and let's say you run a stop sign. The stop sign is a guide. If you don't want to stop, you don't have to, but if you crash into somebody, you got to pay for it. That's something that you would have to agree to as a participant in this system. That's not government. That's just, hey, you were reckless. You saw an intersection. You got to look both ways. You should slow down. If you see somebody coming, stop. If you don't, well, go on through. Like, there are certain ways to handle shit without government. You can have a system of, you have a system and a structure and a system of guidelines and golden rules that, Mark Stevens. I got to watch that. I just got a notification that Mark Stevens dropped a video, and in the video, in the title, I know y'all saw my video about Mark Stevens. In the title, he puts, I am an anarchist, not an apologist for the state. Wow. Bold words, my friend. Because it's been sounding like you are an apologist for the state. Because you agree with the mandates. You agree with the face flag mandates. You agree with the hokey pokey mandates. I don't know how you're not an apologist for the states. As a matter of fact, you're such an apologist for the state that you're calling people like me who want to be free from wearing a face flag and getting injections. You think we're dumb and we're killing people and all this other bullshit. I've never killed anybody in my life that I know of. Anyway, so I'm here at the farmer's market. I gotta be quick. But I will touch on the Clown Shoe Lucas's take on the Twix commercial when I get back from the farmer's market in the car when I'm on my way to my next destination. That's going to be interesting. Just dumbass takes. Anyway, I'll let y'all know what that's about. Holla at y'all later. I'll shout you guys out real quick. Whoever's in here: Marcy T, AZ Infidel, Christopher Alexander, Dave G was good, Xander, Peanut 411, Let's Go Brandon, Sunshine in the building. Yeah, I think that's all that are in the chat. Black Spring with Autumn, shout out to you. Yeah, anyway, I'll be back. All right, peace. Keep marching forward.